Good afternoon, teacher and classmates. My name is Lucirene Alonso Gomez, and today I'm going to talk about bilingualism and multilingualism concepts. Those concepts are really important for us because we are, for example, in this one, we are a bilingual person. We, as a service teacher, we are going to be an English teacher, and our native language is Spanish. And a bilingual person is considered a person who has the ability to use two languages to interact with different cultures. And we have some advantages being a bilingual person. We have cultural awareness. We have also better career opportunities. We have opportunity in the educational context because we are improving our mental capacities, and we are also sometimes we learn language for fun, because but this is not for fun, because this is real. We are growing as a person and as a professional. And also, um, we have quiet benefits, because, for example, in my case, English learning. When I used to live in Colombia, I used to live in a rural area, and I didn't have the um, socioeconomic aspects to learn English every day. I just practice a few hours during the week, but I didn't have the context to practice every day. Like, for example, now I'm doing a cultural exchange. I'm living in San Francisco, California, and every day I'm taking class at the city college here, and I have classmates from different parts in different cities around the world. For example, in Russia, Ukraine, in Japan, in China, and from different um, countries. And this make me um, face this face different cultures. For example, if I want to share something about my country, if I want to talk about my identity, my if I want to talk about my some aspects about my country, I need to talk in English. I need to express my ideas in English, because they don't understand Spanish. And learning a second language is maybe hard at the beginning and during the process of learning the language, because we have our level of stress increase. Also, we have less time for other important activities, for example, to share with our families. um, we have also, for example, we have in Colombia, we don't have qualified teachers, or maybe we don't have resources to access to a bilingual education. That's why, for example, in my rural area, I'm the first person who learned a language. Even I didn't have resources, but it's because I found in the English acquisition on an opportunity to leave my comfort zone, and to find more opportunities to my future. And also, for example, I live with um, live with an American family, and the kids speak Chinese and English. They are only 3 and 5 years old, and they have the ability to use. They are bilingual because they speak um, Chinese and English, but for example, because they are kids, they are more um, they are more interesting to learn everything, and because they asked me to teach Spanish, and now right now they are interact in more than one language, and we have also some advanced as you can see in the next slide. You there are a lot of benefits to when a person learn more than two languages is considered a multilingual person or a polyglot. I don't know if that term is uh, good use here. But you have more benefits when you acquire more than two language, because you have you can understand many cultures around the world. You have also the opportunity to get a job, to get a better job, and you have more opportunities to have a better future. You can travel to different places, and you can also, some institution ask you, then you have to understand more than two languages, and you have the opportunity to do whatever you want if you but also sometimes a multilingual person has some disadvantage in the case that, for example, they have some cultural assimilation by the dominant culture of majority. For example, here I've know a lot of people that speak, for example, six languages, but they, for example, they may start to mix some concepts. It's very hard, really. It's really hard to to uh, for example, if you start learning um, different languages, you have to practice every day, because if you don't practice every day, maybe you have lack of motivation for the minority language. For example, the language that you don't use frequently, then you start to have to get in trouble with that language. But those are some important aspects that I want to show you about those concepts. Thank you so much. I hope that you understand my English. I'm practicing. I'm every day. I'm doing my best to increase my English skills. Thank you so much.